Dun, 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 dun. We back. How we doing there, sir?
I'm doing all right, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love how the polls are completely opposite today.
What?
You seem pretty, like, chill. Like, you're having, like, an all right day. You're ready to kind of wind down, where I, like, had a whole day of just sitting and looking at one thing and then immediately got out of that thing, came home, and no one was home. So that means I didn't talk to anybody for, like, 9 hours. So you're going to be really fucking annoyed with me by the end of this, probably.
Maybe.
Maybe. How
We'll
about
put
them
some wagers on it?
so wagers?
Wagers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guarantee if anybody walks by, they're going to be like, Jesus Christ, this fucking
yeah.
God. He's back in the house now, this fucking guy.
Shit. Anybody here?
I think, yeah, Shane's just taking a shower, but everybody else is at practice or whatever. But hell yeah, man. How about that? How about them Rams, baby? Wait. No.
I like
Yeah.
the
You were.
Rams.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
like-
For a second, I was like, oh
uh,
shit, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
I like Matt Stafford. Shout out to Matt Stafford for, you know what I'm saying, getting that. But I did. Well, I only lost $7. I put $7 up and on some parlays and had 3 separate parlays. None of them did what they were supposed to do.
They didn't pan
It
out.
was Jamar Chase's fault. Obviously, I put his name in there for some reason, thinking he'd get a touchdown.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the downfall, man. That's always the downfall. I always get you.
But it was a really good game. It was the first Super Bowl I watched in its entirety in maybe 5-6 years.
Nice.
So,
Yeah. Had a good time.
It was
Yeah.
I loved it.
What do you think of them ads?
It was very trash.
Yeah.
Well, this is like the 5th year in a row, probably,
Oh yeah.
where it's just nothing.
I haven't seen a dope Super Bowl commercial since like
I was
8th
a
grade.
kid,
Yeah, I was like a child when I saw
when
it.
when
So-
GoDaddy used to be popping.
Right, yeah. When Joey Diaz was actually
Nipples
on
and
TV.
shit,
Yeah, that shit was tight, dude. GoDaddy was tight. What was GoDaddy again? I just remember
Exactly.
hot babes and
It's a domain site.
and ugly guys. That
For
was
you
the
to
whole
set
thing.
up websites, but we didn't get that from that.
Nah.
We were like, oh, they about to flash some boobs. Or
Yep. Or-
tease some.
I thought it was maybe like a dating site for ugly guys to get hot girls or something like that.
Nope, yeah, it was just a domain manager.
They were the future, dude. They could have been only dads.
Yeah.
They
But
could have done
They
that.
probably went out of business because they did that shit. But
The sexism.
not just having close to nudity or like teasing sex.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't see
Blatantly, like
titties in
they
these
did.
ads. There were no ads. There were no titties in these ads this
No.
year. None of that. It was all crypto ads. You notice how they're all every commercial that had like some story to it just ended up being a crypto commercial.
Yeah.
Like
Or
the
a car.
LeBron
Yeah.
talking to himself.
Everything you found out at the end what it was. I think they always used to do that. I'm just like old enough to like be like, what is this? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. What is that?
Well, remember everybody else here? We were watching. We got real quiet during one commercial,
Oh,
and we
yeah,
were.
'cause
And I
Morgan
think you even
Freeman-
said you were like, "See, this is how you know it's a good commercial because we all shut the fuck up." And then
Yeah.
by the end of it, it was for Turkish Airlines,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Why the fuck?" Or it was Lyndon who was like, "Why was that a Turkish Airlines commercial? Like, why was that the Turkish Airlines commercial?" It was just Morgan Freeman talking in a seat.
Yeah, we were like chatting, and then as soon as we heard Morgan, we shut up.
Everybody
It was
shut the
crazy.
fuck up.
No, and then we didn't even get any movie. Like they didn't give us a new Batman trailer. They didn't.
Bro, they like gave you tease. They was like
It was teasers.
13 seconds, and then it'd be like, "Go watch the trailer online."
Yeah, because they had already released it 2 days before.
Bro.
Yeah, the internet sucks,
Dude, it does. It's so ass.
Yeah.
I mean, of course there are its moments. You know what I'm saying? I watched like an hour of car accident videos today, and they were pretty entertaining. And you would have never
Why?
found that. I don't know. I just stumbled upon it. Literally stumbled upon it. It was like dumbest drivers of the year, and I was like, oh, let me see what they're talking about. And then I just ended up going into this rabbit hole of just like Russian videos of like dudes flipping their cars, trying to get insurance, just like jumping out of their
Trying to
vehicles.
get insurance.
Yeah, it was tight. It's tight, dude. It was pretty cool. And then I just started like rabbit holing into like anything else that was on YouTube.
Yeah, you watch random stuff. I don't think I go that random.
Oh yeah, I'll go deep.
Yeah, I go from like a subject I like, and then I rabbit hole through that.
Did you have any weird things that you watched during the pandemic? Like, obviously we're still in the pandemic, but like during quarantine, like deep 2020, was there anything that you would just like, you were so bored, you just sat and watched some like dumb shit for like 4 hours? I watched a lot of cat and like dog videos, like animal videos.
Yeah, no. I got into like a conspiracy. I don't know if that was during the pandemic or not, But I watch like all the just the old, conspiracy docs.
Like the Bush documentaries?
Game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like in old Alex Jones, like docs like about like what was that shit? Bohemian Grove. Like,
Oh, yeah.
shit like that. The Federal Reserve.
I used to think Bohemian Grove was like a really fancy Italian restaurant that only like secret people went to.
That sounds.
So I would always say I'd love to go to Bohemian Grove one day, and people would always look at me crazy.
Yeah.
You think they touch kids at Bohemian Grove?
Bro, I don't know. Bro.
I think they do, dude. I watched it.
No,
I watched.
they
I
worship-
watched
If you ever seen the video, they worship like
a demon.
people can say that, yeah, but
Payment?
it's like one of those old like what is it called? Boba Fett or like Boba Fett. It's like a old
Boba
god.
Fett?
It's like an old like pre-Christian god that they. It's like a man and woman combined with an animal.
Like a goat?
That's the what do you call that when a god is like pictured as something?
Isn't that like pagan shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boba Fett or something like that.
Bomafet
it's
or
something
something.
like that,
Yeah. The legends, the ones that we were all afraid of.
So yeah, Hillary Clinton and I love saying her name and like putting it with like evil shit. Hillary Clinton and them,
I thought it was funny that Michael Bay did that 13 Hours movie all about was it Beirut or where was that where they pulled out all the embassy people, or they left a bunch of soldiers or something at an embassy that was getting ran over, and like a Delta squad was the last one that stayed, and they all died.
I don't know what.
To help all the Americans get out or something. And it was basically like right around the time of the election, and it was like that's what the emails were about. Was like, but it was not Beirut. It's
Syria or
no. It starts with a B, and I look so stupid talking about it now.
It might be Beirut then.
I think maybe it is
I don't know any other
Beirut.
bees.
So this is just bad. It just makes me look bad. Did you have quizzes when you were a kid in like 7th grade to watch, like to know all the countries?
No.
You didn't have that?
Fuck no.
We had to learn all the countries in every continent.
That's fucking crazy. We had to learn the fucking state capitals everywhere, which I still don't know.
I don't know that at all. I just know
what I'm
that I was really good at Benghazi was the place in Libya.
Libya.
Yeah. Remember the Benghazi emails?
Yo,
That's
shout out
yeah.
to Gaddafi, bro. I cannot believe they did that shit, bro. That shit crazy, bro. I think about that often.
What was the story with Gaddafi? Because when we were kids, it was just he was an evil dictator and was, because the dictator came out when that movie or when that was all happening.
So what I know, this might be literally hogwash, but what I have been taught was he, he's from Libya, and he wanted to basically unify Africa, and he was a part of like an African economic thing. I forget what it's called, but it was basically like a Pan-African like thing where they would cut out whatever money they were having now that was influenced by the Western world and make like a
new economy.
Based off of African partnerships. And that's why they say he died. They always have a conspiracy why someone died, but at the same time, he was like, I wouldn't say evil, but he did, wasn't that good at in the human right department.
Oh, he was just massacring folks just for the greater good.
What I'm saying? I don't think you could talk bad about him or something like that. So.
Oh yeah, or
like
else they'd find you.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I feel
But
that. Yeah, man.
But yeah, I don't know. That might be hogwash, man. Come on.
Hey, you right.
I don't know.
Hey, who knows, man?
Who's your favorite like evil world leader of history? You can't say Hitler. That's just
no.
easy.
That's fucked
And
up.
He's not even, yeah.
That's too easy.
Yeah, that's way.
My
too
favorite evil, probably Stalin. He was a pretty hard motherfucker. That guy was crazy.
Now, what did he do? See, I wasn't.
He
I
was
don't
all
know
part of
European
the
history.
He
like
was
that.
so my boy will be really mad at me because he studied Russia like a lot in college.
Oh, shit.
So he knows shit that I don't. But I'm pretty sure Stalin was just like a classic dictator during the Soviet Union days.
USSR.
And they would let people starve, and they would just like kill hella people if they were fucking with them. And I'm pretty sure the Soviet Union started the KGB.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure they were the ones who got that shit going. But yeah, Stalin was a hard motherfucker. People did not like him. He was very disliked because he was so mean.
My favorite, I feel like Kim Jong Un. I like how he dresses.
I liked his dad.
Kim Jong Il.
Mm-hmm. He seemed like a reasonable guy.
I feel like they were the same person. I feel like He didn't die. Bro, that shit is too weird. Ain't it weird?
Well, the queen fucking died, and they're all acting like she's still alive.
She is.
Bro, she was like, I can't move very much now. It's like, what, bro?
Yeah, she tweeting and shit.
She disappeared, and she was like, I'm going through a new phase of regeneration. We're like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Shit. But yeah, they might be the same person. Ill and man.
Oh, they're the same person? They just cut their hair? I don't. What was his son?
Like
he had a son.
Bro, they look just alike.
Yeah.
That's the same. Yeah.
Remember when they put a clone in for him? The stand-in?
The skinny guy?
Yeah, and then...
Wait, he might be skinny, though. I didn't check back into that.
You know he admitted to that? Kim Jong-un? He admitted to that there was a body double, and he said, I was testing to see who was loyal to me.
That's interesting.
And I think he put a bunch of hits out after that.
He was sick. It was news that he was sick around
Yep.
that time.
And they wanted to see who would leak it, and if the person who leaked it was going to get capped, and that's what happened.
Yeah, we thought he went full Adele on this. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Just went through a divorce, had to get his divorce settlements in check.
man.
What a finesse, by the way. Adele's divorce. That guy fucking finessed the shit out of her.
I don't know anything about that either.
Yeah, he just like, I mean, he fucked her over. I mean, it's kind of some hoe shit because he doesn't really do anything, but like he just got hella bread from the divorce because she's like a fucking, millionaire now. So she was mad about it. But I mean, of course, why wouldn't you be, you know?
I was 30.
You said what?
I was 30, the album.
I only listened to a few songs. It's straight. I'm afraid to listen to the whole thing because it's not going to be, you know what I'm saying? 19 was the GOAT. That was the best one. And then after that, I just really didn't. I mean, there were some songs on that second one, but I didn't listen to the third one.
I like 21. I like 21 over all of them.
Is that the second one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That and 19 are the
That's
GOATs.
what rumor has it, Rolling in the Deep. What's the big hit? The Someone Like You. That has everything on that.
What does he say? What are they?
Someone like you.
Never mind now, find someone like
Rolling
you.
in the Deep.
Best song is what's that one? There's no way I could be. Remember that one?
I don't know what that
That's
is.
on 19, bro. And it's she says what you're looking for. That one.
I don't know about that.
She remember 19 was the one where she broke her vocal cords too.
Yeah. When she had
Bro.
the lip notes or whatever.
She was going sick on that fucking song.
No, Melt My Heart the Stones on 19.
Adele's my favorite dictator. That's my favorite.
Okay.
Because she basically run in the UK. People forget.
So what else? I had a pretty boring week, man.
Yeah, just same old, same old.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, there's not really a lot going on other than Wordle, which I still don't understand.
Yeah, I keep seeing that on Twitter. Is that
The fuck
green
is that?
bars?
Yeah, man, it's like
Is that supposed to be their results?
No, I don't know. It's a 5. You have to guess a 5-letter word, and somehow you figure it out from that 25 squares, and then certain ones are green, certain ones are yellow, and the rest of them are dark.
I feel like those are results. I never see anybody replying to those and being like,
This is the word. Yeah, I don't know. That dude who made that game, though, he literally like made it like just like on his phone.
Is it an app or you just share it to social media?
I think it's an app. But people figured out how to basically copy the point of the game and just make a version of it on the internet. Like basically just posting colored squares on Twitter to get people to figure it out. I know, dude, it's the same. It's like the same as fucking crypto and like NFTs,
bro,
dude. I just don't
old,
get it.
bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And I'm 26 years old.
I'm getting old, yo.
I'm 26 years old and I hate kids.
Yeah, time is moving too fast. Stop time. Yeah.
Somebody stop the clock.
Literally, but
What would you do if you could stop? If you had the click remote, what would you do?
First thing I do is freaking go back to February 1st. We need Black History Month again.
Okay.
I think I've told you that before.
You would just redo Black
We need
History
to
Month over and
restart
over
the-
again?
Yeah, this isn't Black History Month.
Yeah, we got some crazy shit going on. I mean, obviously, you know, it's all secondhand for me, but
this is anti-Black history right now.
Yeah, it's really
that
interesting.
We're living through.
what are some of the worst things for the black community that have happened this month? Because I've
yeah.
seen a lot.
Chappelle got freaking lambasted for fucking taking his money off the table or whatever the fuck he did. I don't know what the fuck.
He said, "We are not building any homeless shelters in my town."
What the fuck is happening?
He was mad. Did you
anymore.
see the
Yeah, I saw
thing?
the video. But,
I'll take it all away.
I'm taking it off the table, sir. But
Bro, shit is crazy.
I don't know.
Shit is crazy.
So yeah, I redo this month. I know, man. What would you do?
I'd probably pause every time I take a shit just so I don't miss anything ever again.
Oh, like, and walk out of your body and come downstairs, or like?
No, I would just
Would it
pause,
you?
go upstairs, take a shit, come back down, press play, so I don't.
Because you can't step out while you're paused.
No, it's you. Like you're leaving.
Oh, yeah,
like
you're
you're
paused.
doing stuff, but everything else isn't.
All right.
And I would definitely fucking, if I was in a car, like, I don't know, I would probably fast forward through any fucking commute that was more than 30 minutes.
I just had the craziest freaking thought. I would like, if I was in traffic, you know, like homeless people be like up there standing with the sign.
Okay.
Like, just on at intersections.
Uh-huh.
I pause it, take the money.
And then hit play right as you're driving away.
Yeah,
they're like, no!
Yeah, they look like, what the hell?
No!
Yeah.
You just ruin their whole fucking week.
And then I pause and give it back.
Oh, okay.
Or,
I thought you were going to say something like you would pause and then you'd like fill his pockets with money and then drive away or something. No, you just take what he had. Take his 60 cents.
Yeah, and then pause and give it back.
Anytime I want a McDouble, I'm going to just go rob a homeless person real quick.
Yeah, I love my change. Oh, shit. I'll have a change in the car. Yeah.
Oh, man, dude. I did you see, I learned that Robin Williams would he would require the production to always hire homeless peoples as extras so that they could like feed and like pay, you know, the homeless community wherever they were at. And I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying?
Do that? What movie specifically did he
Well, the picture that I saw was for something that was probably late 90s, early 2000s. So I assume just during his big run, he probably was like, we need to have, you know, if we're going to have extras walking through shots outside, you might as well just grab old dude right there.
Wow.
So
probably on like Dead Poets and
Yep.
Goodwill. And,
Hell yeah.
wow.
Patch Adams probably. Fuck.
Oh shit! I need to watch that. That's the same guy who made
Liar, right?
Yeah, Tom
Yeah.
Shady. Yeah.
The
Thank
GOAT.
you. Thank you.
You have no idea, bro. Literally since we watched fucking, I think you just showed me like the bloopers for that movie. I've been watching so many fucking clips of Jim Carrey, bro. Hell, all outtakes. I don't watch like clips from movies. I just watch outtakes of him where he just goes sick.
I miss bloopers. I need to put bloopers back on.
God. Well, bloopers, even when they do put bloopers in, they're not funny.
Yeah, now they be having bloopers for like horror movies. Like it doesn't even be bloopers for like the movies you want bloopers for. It'd be like Halloween Kills bloopers. It's like, what? It's just Jamie Lee in the hospital, like, fake coughing.
And a little spit comes out. And she's like, oh, and then everybody laughs. Yeah, no, I'm good on that. You see, speaking of horror movies, you see that the new Texas Chainsaw that's coming out, man?
I didn't see the trailer. No, I'm not. I don't watch. I'm done watching trailers, man.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm lying because I only watch trailers if I really want to see the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Which I shouldn't really be watching those trailers either. But
I feel like, yeah, that's almost counterintuitive. Like, the ones you really want to see, you really don't want to watch the trailer. Yeah. But, like, I wasn't really excited about it. All I saw was Fede was connected. Fede Alvarez, who did the Don't Breathe and the Evil Dead remake.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, this might be sick. And then I watched the trailer. Bro. They might as well call that shit TikTok Chainsaw Massacre or some shit. Because they literally, the whole trailer is literally internet references. And the whole point of the movie is that it's the same Leatherface from the fucking 70s movie.
So
he's an old man.
You want to know something, though?
Yeah, what's up?
That's going to be movies for the rest of the time we're alive. Internet references.
Not if they make the movies in another time frame.
They're not.
They are?
Nobody's going to be like, I want to make a movie in the 40s.
Oh, you tripping, bro. They're doing that right now.
Bro. But I'm thinking about upcoming directors, bro.
Oh,
of different nationalities. Them people ain't going to be wanting to make movies in the 40s. If their people weren't, well, they probably would if their people weren't, you know what I'm saying, seen in those movies in the first place. They might make those. But
I
don't feel like people like going back in time like that.
You think, like, international filmmakers aren't trying to do that?
Oh, they do all the time. Yeah.
I thought when you said national filmmakers, I was like, what do you mean?
Like, did I say national?
I thought you did. My bad. I might have heard you wrong.
Nationalities of different nationalities in America. I'm talking about American filmmaking right now. But
I feel like any American filmmaker is going to be trying to make hot shit.
Back to my point. We're going to see a lot of that.
Yeah.
That's going to be the majority of American movies or movies in general.
Imagine a guy with a weapon about to kill a whole fucking busload of people. And everyone pulls out their phones to record him. And the guy goes, do anything and you're getting canceled, bro.
Because at first, if you did that in shows and shit,
it was tight.
Like in Horace and Pete, they have a whole episode where they're just people on their phones. And it's like, oh, shit. And nobody had really done that.
Mm-hmm.
But now, it's just a regular thing to have the phone. Like, it used to be a mess, like, back in, let's say, like, 2008 or 9. If you saw a whole bunch of people on the phone in the scene, you're like, wow, the scene's deep. It's telling us what's happening in front of us.
Everyone's
right now.
looking down, yeah.
But that was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
15 years ago. Yeah. Now we're like, yeah.
Well, you were saying too, like you hate that people vape. If anyone vapes in a show, it's game over. You're not fucking with it.
I think we talked about, because I've only seen it once. And we talked about, I think, on the pod, right?
Yeah, we talked about Mayor V's Town. Yeah. And that whole thing, that just fucked you up.
I'm like, man, please get a cigarette.
Did you ever see that movie? It was a big A24 movie. I think it was called Beach Rats. And it's all about this kid who, like, be kicking it, like, in a beach town with, like, all his homies and shit. But he's gay. And
I've heard about it.
It's one of those movies that's, like, beautifully shot with, like, very little dialogue. But everyone's, like, acting, like, super, like, going hard so that you can get it without having to use the words.
Yeah.
But there's a scene where like him and all his boys literally go to a vape shop and they're just like, it's like a whole slow motion kind of montage of them all vaping in the vape store. And I remember during that scene being like, I wonder if this is supposed to be like commentary on like people smoking now, because if it is, that's silly. But if it isn't, if it's like phallic, if it's a phallic thing, then it's dope. Then it's dope. Then I get the reference.
That is what cigarettes are in the first place, are phallic things.
That's tight.
That's tight. If you ever seen that doc, I think I've talked to you about like how Freud's nephew came to America and basically started what we know as public relations. It was propaganda before that, but that was one of the first things he did, was to get women to smoke cigarettes. And it was, he like advertised them as like a phallic type, where they made like the women's cigarettes longer and skinnier, to where it was like, I'm badass too. Subconsciously it was supposed to say like, I got one too.
Okay, so they're basically like, you like a dick in your mouth?
Because it was the turn of the, you know what I'm saying, where we had an influx of women in the
workspace,
working world. Yeah. So it was, you know what I'm saying, he did that at that time to make it, Well,
they needed women in the workforce because of the war. That's why they had old girl flexing in the poster. I can do it too, type
her
shit.
Name? Somebody said her name and I was like,
I don't know,
what are you
Susie
talking
Q or
about?
some shit. I don't know.
Somebody at work was like, made a joke. Like,
isn't it funny?
Like, what was her aunt, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, who? I was like, what the fuck? And they were like, the chick that's on the
chick,
I'm like, what?
The chick on the poster. You're like, you're talking about what?
Yeah, I'm talking about like Uncle Sam's
daughter. It's like Uncle Sam, yeah. Well, it's crazy too, because if you think about that literally was just a minute, like you said, like they went from public propaganda to public relations. They literally just like kind of like sexistly were like, get out of the kitchen, actually. Get your ass over here.
Yeah, it made propaganda work.
But they made
That's why we have it.
Yeah. We have hella propaganda, bro.
Everything, commercials are propaganda.
Bro, Jake Paul is propaganda.
Bro, everything we see is everything.
Facts.
It's probably any advertisement that literally is PR.
Can you believe they tried to get me to fuck a fish 3 years ago?
Ooh.
That Shape of Water.
Well, that's not propaganda.
No, they wanted me to fuck that. They bestiality, dude.
That's not propaganda.
I don't know, man. I watched Finding Nemo and I felt a little different afterwards.
If there was a commercial where, you know what I'm saying, a dude poured some food in the dog tray and the dog looked up at him and like it was hearts around the eyes, and then the guy got like,
and the guy unzips his pants,
yeah!
And then it cuts to outside and it says "Ims." It's like "Ims, feed your dog today." Yeah, bro. Dude. See, it's all propaganda, bro.
Now that would be propaganda.
It's the sick fucking Democrats, dude, that are trying to get us to do shit, man. That's
what?
Dude, what? silly times, dude.
You silly,
dude. I know. I'm in a silly mood right now.
Yeah, man. Propaganda.
You see, they got an Elvis movie coming out.
No,
ain't that crazy, bro?
Don't. I've never really listened to him. I probably need to.
Really?
I knew a black chick,
no,
a black girl, black woman, black queen that listened to him.
Really?
And loved it. I mean, I could tell why I would like it.
Well, yeah, 'cause black people wrote all the songs.
That, and I like the instrumentation back. Like, I love that. If that instrumentation back in the 60s and stuff is like hypnotic.
Is that doo-wop?
It's like, well, he was doing like, he was doing like, see, what would it be when they took soul music?
Because that's not rock
like
and roll.
Blue-Eyed Soul, they used to call it.
Okay.
But rock and roll. But it was the beginning of rock, so.
I love how it's all about his cock. Like, everybody, like, it's all, the whole allure of Elvis is like, oh, look at how he moves his fucking, you know what I'm saying? And it's basically just like,
and we couldn't even do that on stage because we would get arrested for obscenity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they tried to arrest
we were
him.
doing that.
They tried to arrest
We came up with the thrust
literally
on stage, but it's all good.
Yeah.
But
he just did it wrong. He just did it wrong.
But I hear he got some good movies and music, man.
Yeah, people love his movies, which is crazy to me.
Because he's singing them and shit.
Did you have any like relatives or anybody that listened to, like aunts or uncles or grandparents or anything listen to him?
My grandfather probably listened to him.
Okay.
I hear he really loved country and western music. So
yeah, it's weird. My grandpa liked,
and Elvis did country and western
Yeah.
for a period too. So
Yep. Yeah, my grandpa liked both Elvis and Ray Charles. Those were his two favorite artists.
They both were starts of rock, and in some ways.
Yeah.
And what we know today in rock music.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. My grandpa actually put me onto Ray Charles. It was really wild to think about because that was like, if I think about like the music that I listened to as a child, like a really young child, like my mom wasn't like a music head. Like she's not like into shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she likes what's playing, whatever was popular at the time. But I do remember playing like Macy Gray and like Christina Aguilera and like that. Those were like the two, like, and then like what's the group, female group,
Flowetry?
No, it was like a pop group. Spice Girls. I think that was a big one too. But then like my dad would listen to like fucking rock. Is that not a pop group, Spice Girls?
I've never listened to them. Yeah, they're a pop group.
I think it's Spice Girls. That was the 80s and 90s, right? Right?
90s, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, then my dad listened to like rock music. Like he listened to like Metallica and like AC/DC and like Iron. He talks about Iron Maiden today. Iron Maiden is the greatest fucking rock group of all time.
My friend Amir loves Metallica. Like,
yeah. I mean,
I
Metallica's tight. They got the For Whom the Bell Tolls. That's a great song.
See, it's crazy that that's called metal compared to what's metal today.
Yeah.
Because it's like proto metal.
I'd consider that like hard rock.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, but people considered it metal at the time.
They did go metal at once it became a thing.
Right.
But yeah, their first couple of hits, they're pretty good. I listened to a couple.
But it was like I didn't care about that music when I was a kid. It was playing, but I didn't like it like that. But like I guess maybe it's because I thought my grandpa was a cool guy. Like he was he was really cool. Like he wore cool shirts and like hats and shit, and was like chill. Like he was like a cool guy. So I think maybe that was like just being in his like Lincoln and like listening to Ray Charles was tight to me. Maybe I don't know. But then I watched a movie.
Where'd you hear James Taylor? We're all over the place.
Pops, my dad actually played me James Taylor. Yeah, my dad. So yeah, my dad has a soft side because he fucks with Prince too. He said he got in fights in high school because he listened to Prince. Yeah. People used to like jump him and call him mean names, like homophobic slurs.
He hears what's underneath it though, because I think that's like that with anybody who doesn't listen to someone. They have the idea of what the music is, where it's like. People don't think about like deep cuts. Like there's just like Prince is not really just 80 synths. Like when people say Prince, they think of like 80s and like synth music.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But those are people who don't like really listen to him. Like,
right. But that's for anybody that doesn't really listen to any artist. You can put any artist they think. You know what I'm saying? If you say Jay-Z, they probably think of like a hit.
Yeah.
And it's probably
big cars,
or,
spinners,
you know
yeah, tall tees,
right?
Rock Nation.
Yes,
they don't know.
It's interesting though. So yeah, I could probably see where your dad liked him. I mean, he's one of the best rock guitarists ever, Prince.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't really listen to hip hop like that until, which is crazy. This is crazy, dude. People, yeah. I'm gonna get my fucking card pulled. So like the first like hip hop I ever listened to was definitely the Beastie Boys.
Okay.
But then that was it until Drop It Like It's Hot came out. Once the song Drop It Like It's Hot came out and I heard that Pharrell beat on the radio, that was it. Then I started digging around for shit and trying to find shit. And it was obviously Snoop Dogg first, and then, like, you know, trying to, like, trickle into, like, whoever was huge at the time. So it was literally, like, Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z, Eminem. That was it.
I feel like the first rap I listened to was probably, like, Eminem.
Bro, I mean, he was the most popular artist when we were young.
Yeah.
So, like, we were listening to him when we didn't know it was him. Like, that song, Without Me, that song was on the radio all the time on 103.
I knew that was him, though.
But I might not have, because I didn't know music
like
like
that.
that.
I had to listen to him since I was, like, maybe, like, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Like,
Who was playing it?
I mean, my brothers.
Your brothers fucked with him?
TV, like MTV.
MTV, yeah, they loved him.
Because at that time, it was like, so I'm born in 96, so I would have heard, My Name Is in 99. And then Marshall Mathers in 2000. So, yeah, like, not Without Me. What's that? The Way I Am. Shit like that. I'd hear that.
What's The Way I Am?
I am whatever you say I am.
Oh, yeah.
If I wasn't, then why would... Yeah. That shit hard. See, that shit hard. Bro, Eminem. Okay. Can we do top 5s real quick? I feel like we did this before.
Top 5 Eminem?
Yeah. See, I was about to say
We've done top 5 rappers, but we've never done top 5 Eminem.
Top 5 rappers. I was like, we did that?
Yeah.
Top 5 Eminem.
Top 5 Eminem songs or albums, because that's dumb. Like, albums would be dumb. We got to do songs. Top 5 songs?
Or your favorite songs?
I guess, oh man, that's tough, because they're all going to, if I just said 5 Eminem songs off the top of my head, they'd be trash Eminem songs.
No.
Like, they'd be like old, like cringe Eminem songs. Like, I immediately think Till I Collapse. Till I collapse, I'm spilling these raps long as you feel them. To the day that I drop, you'll never say that I'm not killing them.
Oh my God, Jake,
that shit.
Down, Jake.
That shit was hard. And because I was in 7th grade.
You like that?
I was in 7th grade.
Give up.
No, that's Nate Dogg. Don't disrespect Nate Dogg.
Can't shake mama.
And that was the Modern Warfare 2 theme song.
Oh
So you know I was blowing shit up to that song. And then, but the one song that was the shit though, when I was young, when I was like an 8-year-old, you know what I'm saying, was that Mockingbird song, bro.
Okay.
That song was deep. That was like the first deep dramatic song I ever listened to.
That's top 5.
And then so those 2, and then just like thinking, I mean, Role Models. Role Models is one of the most fire songs, or Role Model, I think it is, off Slim Shady. Yeah. And then I like White America. That song's funny to me. White America.
That's a deep song.
It is, and it's it's very catchy. So that's 3, right? 4.
See, I can't believe you think that's a funny song. That's a deep ass song.
It's just how he's saying it.
You should study that song.
Yeah, it's fine. It is a deep song.
Every white rapper should study that.
Yeah.
What is he saying exactly?
But then the 5th song, the 5th song would just have to be one where he's just going fucking sick with bars, and it'd probably be that. What's the one where he's got like 6 features on? Is that Bitch 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
you
song
do like that
fucking
shit.
slaps.
Oh no, Big Slim Dog.
80-pound balls, big 6-inch dong. Back
Yeah.
up in the heezy, baby. Shady, ye so crazy.
Yeah, well, now we're talking about Eminem. See, we really don't have anything to talk about.
Well, it's the end of the world, dude.
It is, bro.
There's nothing cool happening other than, okay, the
Old
Oscars.
Eminem.
We already talked about the Oscars.
Oh, no, we did.
We didn't? Oh, my God,
Yo,
bro.
where they pull these hosts out the hat from?
Bro.
That shit crazy.
Fuck these hosts.
Bro, Wanda Saki should have just hosted.
Just her. Her.
I don't understand.
Who's the other? I know Amy Schumer. Who's the other one?
Regina King.
No, Regina Hall. It's Regina Hall.
Regina Hall.
It's not Regina
the
King.
other one.
Regina King.
It's Regina Hall.
Regina Hall.
Put some respect on Regina Hall.
Okay, you're right. She did do Scary Movie. I forgot about Scary Movies. Yeah, she
Regina
is a dog. All right, but fuck Amy Schumer though. I don't
fire.
understand Amy Schumer. But why? But why
3
that
people.
collection
But
of people?
I don't understand Amy Schumer. Has she had a special out? What has she been doing? She did a show, a new
She
movie
did a documentary.
on
Who was it on? It was on a person. I'm trying to remember.
Yo.
See, I
don't understand.
I didn't want. She did that movie about her pregnancy, and apparently it's very good.
On HBO.
HBO, and apparently that's very
Okay,
good.
yeah,
I've heard
yeah.
very good things about that.
But look, man, what's going on out here? Why isn't Wanda Sykes just hosting the goddamn? What's going on? And I don't know. Regina Hall was in something dramatic in the last couple of years, though. She's on something.
Regina Hall's been in some good shit.
She's
in
on recently in movies.
She's on Black Monday too.
Shit.
And that show fucking slaps.
What is it?
Black Monday with Don Cheadle and
Alright.
Andrew Reynolds. It's so good. That shit is
But
very good. Oh, she was in The Humans, big A24 movie that came out last year.
Paul?
Amy Schumer.
Oh, okay.
And then
Shoo. Who else did last year? Amy Schumer?
nobody. There was no host.
How about the year before? I feel like Amy Schumer hosted before.
Mm-mm.
Amy Schumer didn't host before? Some award show before?
Ellen did.
Right. I feel like
Right.
Amy Schumer hosted something, bro.
Ellen, yeah.
Yeah, Ellen was like the host for like 10 years.
Yeah, they should bring Ellen back. Why not bring back Ellen?
Bro, you know you can't say that name.
Dude, what happened to Ellen?
You
I
know
don't get
she
it.
an asshole,
Wait,
man.
what are you saying?
She's an asshole, man.
What'd she do?
I heard she didn't even give coffee breaks,
Bro,
man.
everybody I know in college who worked for Ellen
Yeah.
said she was the devil.
You know-
Everyone.
somebody.
I
you know
knew
somebody
3
worked
people
for
that
Ellen?
interned at her fucking show.
Is it true she locked them in their rooms and didn't give them coffee breaks?
I don't know about
I
that,
just
but
made
they said she was really mean. Like, it was almost funny. Like, and then if
Of
you
course
laughed,
it'd be funny.
like, she was real. She can fucking burn you.
Yeah.
Like,
Because she's a
but-
comedian.
right. Well, if you laughed, you were in trouble.
Right.
Take this shit seriously.
Right.
This is my fucking show.
Yeah,
Like, that type of
you
shit.
see the marquee.
Woo!
Fuckers.
Yeah, bro. She was wildin'.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
really trying to find
get
this thing
Ellen
that
on
she
the
directed.
podcast? Can we email Ellen?
She didn't direct it. Never mind. She
Trying to
direct
email
shit.
Ellen?
Wait, I'll be like, can I get a job on your
No,
new
to get
show?
on the pod.
Oh yeah, get Ellen on the pod. Good idea. That's not a bad idea.
But anyway, man.
Yeah.
What were we talking about before Ellen? Oh, yeah, Wanda Sykes, man.
Yeah, bro. I mean, Wanda Sykes is cool. She was really good on Curb.
Because she's hosted something before.
She was
A couple
funny.
award shows before. But yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely hosted the. I feel like she's hosted the Emmys before.
Yeah.
Cause she was
Something like
big
that.
on TV. Big
Or
on
like
TV.
MTV Awards or something like something.
Yeah. Oh, I think that was it. I think it
Something.
was it. MTV movie.
And I feel like Schumer has too. That's why I was like, I've seen Schumer host something before.
I feel like
like
Amy
a
Schumer's just gonna say something mean and it's gonna get awkward.
No, they're about to just all share the freaking stage.
Did you watch the Oscars last year?
No, I haven't watched the Oscars since freaking. I was at your house when Moonlight won. No,
No, you
when
weren't.
12 Years a Slave won. A
You were
year
at my
before
house?
that. Yeah.
I
Or
believe it.
whenever Gravity was up. Or
Yeah, that was the
12
same year.
Years a Slave.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
it. Yeah,
I
you were
was-
at my house. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's the last time I watched it, man.
Bro, I was at an Oscar party when Moonlight won, and I was pissed when they said La La Land, and then all these fucking white people were cheering, and I was like, "Fuck that movie, La La Land sucks." And then they
Yeah.
were like, "Nope, there's a mistake. It's Moonlight." And they, bro,
Wow.
I literally laughed so loud.
Somebody
I was
needs to do
crying,
like
laughing.
Somebody needs to do like because who announced that award?
Warren Beatty and Annette Bening.
Someone needs to like do like a critical study. Yeah, it was
Bro, I'm
somebody- it
tripping
was-
today. I'm just
yeah, I
saying the
don't know.
wrong
What the
shit
fuck?
over and
Who?
over again.
Warren
It was Warren
Beatty?
Beatty for sure. It was Warren
I thought it
Beatty
was a young
and Barbara
dude.
Streisand.
Okay,
They
I thought it was young people for some reason. But
to present it.
yeah,
Well, bro, they presented it to Moonlight because the guy who produced La La Land was a young guy, and he went up there to accept his award and
Yeah.
started talking, and then he looked at the envelope, and then he looked back,
Oh.
talked to the people,
That's what happened.
came back up front, and he said, "There's been a mistake, Moonlight."
that's what I saw. So I'm thinking it was that young person.
That was the producer of La La Land.
Oh, okay. But
That shit was
yeah, somebody needs to
crazy.
do a critical study about that and how was that a Freudian slip? Like what was going on there?
Yeah,
Yeah, we need some
Well,
psychologists.
Warren Beatty's a pretty old guy,
Yeah.
so I think he literally,
He was like the movie I liked one.
yeah, he thinks he's. Yeah.
He probably was. Oh, he probably thought nobody was gonna look down and read that shit too. I feel like they knew who won beforehand, and that's why the guy looked down.
maybe.
Because the people usually look down to see if it was actually them. I wonder if people do. Well,
That's- yeah,
I
that
have
shit's
seen
crazy.
people look at it like,
I mean, they gotta read it to say it.
yeah,
Oh, you mean after they've read it?
the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
yeah,
Like
I'm
a
a winner
yeah.
card or whatever.
Shit, if I ever win something, I'm double checking. I'm not trying to look stupid. He really started his speech and then looked down.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I just want to thank all the people that
That's the story.
1 minute. That sucks. But I mean, at the same time, it was funny for me because I loved Moonlight and I thought La La Land was like good, but it was just crazy that all these people thought it was like gonna win Best Picture, and I was like, that's crazy. It's not gonna win Best Picture. And then, see, that's the thing is, I always,
you know what?
bro, I always be fucking up because you are 1,000% right in that musicals and them shits that like, you know what I'm saying, like the crowd pleaser ones always be winning Best Picture, bro. Because you're right. West Side Story's going to fucking win.
La La Land should have.
No.
This is going to sound very crazy.
Racist.
This is crazy.
This is
I
racist,
know.
Chase.
But I saw both of those movies that year.
You're right. This is the worst Black History Month.
Yeah, it is.
I can't believe you're saying this right now, bro.
You know what?
No.
And that Drummond movie came out that year, too.
The what?
With J.K. Simmons came out that year as well.
Whiplash?
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Okay. Well, anyway, La La Land. 'Cause I'm trying to stay away from what I'm starting to say.
I fucked up. My bad.
Yo, I'm gonna have to rewatch them, but right now, this is my take. La La Land should have won.
You
Maybe.
think La La Land's a better movie than Moonlight?
It's a better Best Picture, and that's racist. Wow, that's like
If I had said that,
that's
oh my
literally
God.
like Trump saying, "What happened to Gone with the Wind?"
Oh yeah.
movies.
What happened to Gone with the Wind?
Whoa.
What happened to Gandhi?
Yo,
Why can't Ben Kingsley play Gandhi again?
Am I putting down the black man right now by fucking saying that La La Land should have won?
I definitely don't agree.
It took me back to. Oh, see, that's the thing.
The movies. Took you back to Gene Kelly when it was a white man dancing on screen.
Yo, and this might be why Moonlight won, and deservingly so.
Okay.
La La Land
It's
reminds me
racist.
of
Oh,
the
sorry.
standard Hollywood film, the perfect Hollywood film is La La Land.
Right. Yeah. The perfect Hollywood film.
Yeah, in quotation marks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can't see that.
Moonlight is futuristic filmmaking. It's experimental filmmaking, just as Parasite was.
It's like avant-garde cinema.
And you know what? I think that's the year, because what won after Moonlight?
Green Book.
Oh, okay, never mind. They went
Yeah,
back.
they went back.
That
Because
was
Trump
the
got
year-
elected.
Because I was about to say that
'Cause
was
Trump
the
got
year
elected.
when experimental movies started winning as best film, when that became the normal genre of Hollywood filmmaking. Is the because like you got your Hereditaries,
Mm-hmm.
like that is a mainstream movie, but it's very experimental. Like that's kind of the new way of filmmaking now. But we still have people making those Green Books and La La Lands and the classical Hollywood in the modern take.
Is Green Book a good movie? I never watched that shit.
I never watched it. We talked about it last
Oh,
week.
we did talk about it last week. I forgot.
Never watched it.
Yeah. No thanks.
Anyway,
Not my cup of tea.
man. So
Shout out to Spike Lee.
yeah.
The GOAT.
So I'm gonna take that take back, y'all.
It's all right. You good?
But now you
I
understand
understand.
where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I think that's what I was thinking in the back of my mind. I had to just bring it up. I had to bring it to the forefront.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I mean, I will
And
say
that
that
is
the
what-
nominations this year are pretty good. Like the movies are pretty good, but I still got to finish Nightmare Alley. It was pretty good when I started it.
2 weeks ago, and you watched like
I've
5
been-
movies since.
No, I've only watched one. Wait,
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I
5.
think I watched one by myself. I'm saying, but I did watch a couple with you since then, and one with the boys. But yeah, that I gotta watch that Drive My Car, bro.
It's coming.
I know.
March.
HBO?
Yeah, March something.
Titan is on Hulu now.
Trash.
Anybody who want to watch a crazy ass movie, man, go watch Titan on Hulu,
Trash.
man. That shit is.
Not.
Yes.
Man, we saw that shit. I think we talked about that too, but fuck.
You better be careful. No. You don't want to upset Film Twitter. Dude, Film Twitter crazy, man.
I want to be on Film Twitter, man.
I know, dude.
need
I'm
to-
trying.
See, I need to write better.
Oh, yeah. You
If
got to
I
write whole
wrote-
pieces,
Yeah,
bro.
if I write poetically or just effectively, I need to learn how to write effectively.
Mhm.
Find my own perspective.
I like that this isn't strictly a film podcast, though, because if it was, I feel like we'd get pigeonholed.
Yeah. At least we can be done with our takes. Like I can say La La Land is
Fucking
should've
crazy,
won.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can be crazy
And
about
just
that
say
shit.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, low key, Norbit is a masterpiece,
That's not a
and that's
hot
like
take,
that's
man.
like the only thing that we would agree with the
That's a
with the film
comedy.
Twitter community.
Yeah.
But other people would be looking at it as
It's a cult
crazy. People like
following.
that shit's
It's a
silly.
cult following.
Or people think that's so offensive. That movie's so
Yeah,
offensive.
It is.
Hey, Eddie was a kind of an offensive
and
guy,
that shit-
man.
And Nutty Professor is better. than
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
They're kind of the same joke, but
know.
it's smarter.
I gotta watch 2. I gotta watch Return of the Clumps.
Yeah, you do.
Is it Return of the Clumps or Revenge of the Clumps?
Return.
Okay.
Oh no, it's just called The Clumps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it's everybody?
Yeah.
The whole time?
Mostly based on the family now.
Type.
Then
Yeah, bro, Eddie's a fucking goat.
Yeah.
I watched that. I was watching an interview with Spade the other day, and he talked about when he made that joke about Eddie on SNL, and Eddie called him, kept trying to get a hold of him, and he kept ignoring him because he was afraid to talk to him.
What was the joke?
I don't remember what the joke was. It was something really like
when he wasn't there type shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was something about a movie that he did, and now he's doing this like sort of thing,
Right.
and it was like. Not funny, like it was like a low blow sort of thing, and like that was the joke. But yeah, Chris Rock just kept telling him, man, you better stop screening them calls, bro. Like you better fucking answer that phone. And then they called him when he was in the writer's room, and he said, tell him I'm in a meeting. And they went back and they came back and they said, he said he knows you're not in a meeting. The meetings are at 5.
Oh my god.
And so he had to pick up the phone, and he fucking railed him. He said he was giving him
That's
hell.
crazy,
and then they, time passed, they got over it. They're boys now, but like, yeah, I thought that shit was funny. Eddie don't take no shit, man. Yeah, we've been
watching a lot of Eddie over the last month.
Yeah, dude, I love him, man. I just like going back and watching like good actors on their runs. Like I'm about to go watch all of Jack's shit, all of Jack Nicholson's shit from like the 60s to like the 90s, because he's, oh my god, like, bro, that style of acting, bro, is so, like, I don't even know what to call it. I gotta do more research on that shit, because that's literally to me the GOAT. Like Jack Nicholson and like,
he's a method actor.
Like I would say Jack Nicholson and like Pacino.
Yeah, they're method actors. Yeah.
And like, bro, low key, I've been watching more Fishburne shit. He's one of the fucking goats, and people sleep on him.
Yeah.
Fucking like, just like real, like it's not a caricature or a personality that is what we are familiar with as their celebrity. It's just a person. It's just a person, and it's like,
it's method acting,
bro. It's so fucking good. Every Jack Nicholson performance fucking slaps. I even got to watch his shitty movies, bro, because I bet he just goes sick in those movies. He's in broadcast news too. I gotta watch that shit, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about anymore. How long we got? What we got on here?
We got like 47 minutes, bro.
We have 47 minutes.
Yeah. We're killing it right now.
We might have to, bro. We all over the place. We might have to end this right now. I gotta heat up my coffee, man. But yeah. What? I don't even know what happened this week. The Kanye rollout.
That's why. But I'm not watching the Kanye documentary.
Oh, you know what? See, I might have a change of heart, man.
Oh, you trying to talk about Kanye and Pete?
No, I might have a change of heart on the documentary, like on watching it. Because last week I said I wasn't gonna watch it.
He didn't co-sign it, man.
He has.
He said Instagram. He didn't get final approval though.
When'd you read that?
When he was on fucking Instagram a while ago.
Oh, okay. I know, but it was probably a monetary thing, but he tweeted it out, like the thing, the trailer.
Okay.
So basically, he was like, watch it. And I saw a clip of it, and I was very intrigued. But I don't know. Because it is the footage. Remember I was talking about, I was like, I'm only going to watch it if it's like the footage. Because I know that he's been recording himself his whole career. And it is that. But it's not. So it was. But I don't. It's the guy who was filming it. He took the footage to Netflix. His Kanye's friend or past friend. Whichever he is.
They're not friends anymore?
I don't know. I said whichever he is. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. Somebody told me his name the other day, but yeah.
Interesting.
But
it's 3 parts, right?
Yeah. But it was pretty interesting.
I'm going to just have to wait till that 3rd part come out.
Yeah.
Because then I'll watch it.
I'm going to get around to it later.
I'll just watch the whole shit at once. I'm not trying to wait for installments of a documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, why did they do that? That's silly.
To take us back to better times.
I guess. They did do installments for that one assisted suicide one. When old girl was doing the text messages. Remember? Remember?
Bro, what are you talking
about? That documentary you showed me about the crazy white girl who convinced her boyfriend to kill himself.
You're talking about, Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle.
The fuck.
Yeah, that documentary.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
That was 2 parts. That was a 2-part.
Yeah, it was a 2-parter.
And it was good.
Yes.
So I take it back.
Yeah.
Last Dance was trash, though.
Sometimes they do. If it's more than like 2 episodes, they're just milking it.
That's what they do with The Last Dance.
But this Kanye one, I don't think they're milking it because it's probably new footage every
a
time.
new arc, part of the arc of his
Yeah.
career. Like, are we?
Right.
So from what you saw the clip, is that like late registration, college dropout days?
The beginning, yeah. College
Okay,
Dropout,
so then maybe this
producing
next one
days,
is
middle Obama era.
808s era,
Yeah.
tight, and then the next is gonna be Yeezus and all the new shit,
Right.
because Yeezus was the. He-
Some people would say it was a.
Nope, wrong. Wrong. Sorry, wrong. Wrong. LOL.
But yeah, anyway, man. All right, this was good.
Yeah, dude, it was good to see you. I hadn't seen you a couple days.
good.
I just wanted to. It was good to just talk about random shit for like
Yeah.
an hour because had not talked to anybody in like 9 hours. So
Oh, for sure.
fuck yeah, dude.
But yeah, next week, man.
Yeah, bro. Holler at me.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.